Hello ladies and gentlemen, so what I have for you today is a 5-minute upper body strength workout. This workout, all you're going to need is 2 dumbbells and a bench or a box, something you can lie down on, you can place your weight on. This workout is designed around all the movements that you can do with the upper body. You can push, you can pull, you can hinge, you can rotate, and they're the 4 movements that we're going to cover in this workout today. By doing these 4 movements, you've hit everything that you need to hit in the upper body movement wise. So the first thing we're going to do is 5 exercises, and you will do 8 to 12 repetitions on each exercise. You will grab 2 dumbbells. The lightest exercise that you'll be doing will be the chest press. So you will load to your chest press. You will need your bench. You'll lie down on your bench, plant your feet into the ground, elbows at the side of the body like this. Now, physically pull your elbows down towards the ground. That's going to activate the musculature of the back and the shoulder blades. Now, take a nice strong inhale, exhale, push the weights up in line with the shoulders and rotate through the hands so we hit all 3 heads of the shoulders. We're working the chest and we're working the upper arms down into the rib cage. Go a nice fluid pace. Lower the weights with control. Push nice and strong on the way up with an exhale. Try and keep good control of the weights. They don't want to be wobbling around all over the place. They should be going nice and vertical. You pull on the way down, push on the way up. I'm at 10 reps, got 2 more, 11. And when you've hit that 8 to 12 reps, ladies and gentlemen, what you would do is you will put one of your weights down. You will keep hold of one of them. You will come to the edge of your bench, put the weight down onto the ground, set your feet in a bilateral stance, soften your knees, pop your hips back, place the hand onto the bench. Keep this arm nice and strong so you're supporting your body weight. Take hold of the dumbbell. When you pull, again, pull through your elbow, pull through your shoulder blade and tuck up into the armpit. Look to get as much movement as you can through the shoulder and the elbow. Keep the feet nice and strong, squeeze the knees, activate the legs, good solid base of support. Keep the head up, eyes to the front, and do 8 to 12 repetitions on each arm. Remember to breathe. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. When you've done your 8 to 12 on one side, I'm going to shift to the other side of the bench so you can still see me, but you guys can just turn around. Obviously, I don't want you just looking at my butt when we're working out. That's probably not going to be much fun for you, is it? Now you're going to soften the knees, pop the hips back. Going to grab hold on the other arm, have a nice strong arm, that nice base of support, and again, come up into the armpit. So when we're doing the pulling movement, we're looking to develop the lats, the muscles that sit under the shoulders. We're looking to develop up around the shoulder blades, the upper back, into the mid back, up into the arms, working a little bit on grip strength as well. Nice and solid, guys. Don't let the weight drop, lower the weight with control. Keep the elbow tucked in, nice and tight. And 12. So after you've done the push, which is mainly the front of the body, the pull, you're developing the back of the body, you're going to move on to the hinge. We're going to look to strengthen the lower back. So you'll grab one weight here, and you'll just hold it into your chest like this. Lift your elbows up nice and high. And then what you're going to do here is stand with your feet about hip width apart, lock out your knees, soften your knees a little bit. And then when you go from here, you're going to not use the knees, it's a hip dominant movement. So keep a nice flat back, squeeze the shoulder blades, activate the posterior stabilizers, the tissue down the spine. Chin up, eyes to the front, and hinge forwards till you come to roughly parallel to the floor, and then drive up. Make sure you keep the feet nice and active. So again, we're looking to develop the core here. Get a little bit of activation of the hamstrings, but it's primarily the lower back that we're looking to work here. Working through the hips as well. Keep the chest up, eyes to the front. Try and maintain a nice neutral spine. Grip the ground with the feet. 8 to 12. Inhale down, grip the ground, nice and solid, and look to drive up with some force. By having the weight up in front of your chest, it's much harder for your core because your body is always wanting to tip forwards. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work rotation. So for this one, ladies and gents, go nice and wide with your feet. We're really going to start to look to develop the sides of the body now, the core. And then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to grab hold of your dumbbell and you're going to grab it by the ends of the dumbbell like this. And now from here, what you're going to do is you're just going to shift down. So shift your weight over to the side so you're just over the foot. And then what I want you to do here is bring the weight up and across the body. The lead arm stays long, the trail arm bends. Like this. And this is really going to work through the side of the trunk, work through the side of the core. You might need to take the weight down on this one, possibly. Shift the weight, follow the movement with the eyes, so you just get that little bit more rotary rotation. 8 to 12. Looking to develop up through the rib cage, the lats, and the obliques. Once you've done one side, switch sides, nice and wide with the feet. Again, take the edges of the dumbbell like this, shift the weight across, come up, straight front arm, bent trail arm. Come up, follow the movement with the eyes. Really going to develop up through the obliques, the rib cage. Again, we are getting some cardio with this workout because it's a giant set. We're doing 3 movements or more back to back. Once you've done that, the last one you're going to do, ladies and gents, is you'll grab both your dumbbells now. And then what you're going to do, put them down, about hip width, just wider than your hips. Come into an offset stance. So one foot in front of the other, hip width, bend your back leg, keep your front leg extended. As you come forwards, keep a nice flat back, grab hold of the weights, front leg is the work leg. Drive the foot into the ground, come up into extension. Keep the chin up, eyes to the front. If you haven't got the mobility to go all the way to the ground, maybe you just get to here, just go as low as your mobility allows. The front leg is taking most of the work, the effort. So that front knee needs to stay straight. That's going to assist through the hamstrings and protect the lower back. Inhale on the way down. Nice solid exhale on the way up. Again, by having your feet offset, your back is in a much stronger position. You're much more assisted from the hips. Once you're done one side, switch sides, straight front leg, let the back knee bend, come forwards, here with that nice flat back, and lift. Don't want a massive amount of load on this, guys. Just looking to work through that offset hinging motion. Keep the chin up, eyes to the front. Back knee can bend as much as it needs to, but the front leg stays straight. That's where most of the activation is coming from. Come all the way up, full thoracic extension. I'm at 11, it's 8 to 12. Woo. And that is the 5-minute upper body strength workout. Working push, working pull, working rotation, and working the hinge. You're working all 4 lines of the human body. Enjoy.